Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I want to bring you a review of this book here. Is Financial Literacy. I would like to give you a review and tell you a little bit how we've been using this program. Welcome to my channel. My name is Emma. I have one kid. I work outside. And today I want to share with you a flip through the pages of Evan Moor Financial Literacy Lessons and Activities. This is grade 4th. And I wanted to use this one because obviously it was going to be something new for my kid. And I think it was going to be better if I just start from the beginning kinda and move on from there. So this is Financial Literacy Lessons and Activities, 10 real world units, teacher lesson plans, stories to introduce unit concepts, vocabulary concept and math activities, fun projects or games in each unit. We've been using play money with these. We have used a dice and all the materials that you're going to be needing. The program is going to prompt you for you to be able to just have those materials at hand. So it's a really good program. I like the way that it's simple. It's meant for you to photocopy and just give that to your students, to your children. But I have my kid just using the program as it is. I just have him work in the book just as it is. Because I have one kid, I think it's easy for me and I am able to do that. But if you have multiple kids, obviously you're going to save some money if you just photocopy. Just provide those materials for your kid. So I will be switching the camera and I will be giving you this look through or flip through the pages. So here you have financial literacy lessons and activities. You can see the picture using credit cards, earning about money. So that's what they're going to be learning. Paying bills, using banks, 10 real world units, teacher lesson plans, stories to introduce unit concepts, vocabulary, concept and math activities, fun project or game in each unit. So let me just start by showing you guys a table of contents. You can pause and screenshot if you would like to do that. If not, we're going to continue. What's in financial literacy lessons and activities? So you have 10 engaging units, unit features. You can see the teacher overview here, story or dialogue, vocabulary and concept practice, math application, activities. You're going to get as well reproducible resource pages so you can make copies of these. The answers are provided for the vocabulary and math application pages. The correct answer or response is shown unless the question is completely open-ended. How to use the financial literacy lessons and activities. Support for consumers to be. Keywords, the importance of discussion, connections to other subjects, keeping it playful for non-US classrooms. So you have the play money multiply to 100 table, how to add and subtract decimals, a balance sheet, number lines, vocabulary with their definitions. And if you don't want your child to be able to see these, you can just detach the page. They are already perforated for you, so that is easy. More vocabulary and definitions. Here you have what it will be important for us as parents, teachers, the lesson plan. So you have understanding the student perspective. So it says children often have some experience buying things. Stores make products look attractive and children make choices based on a variety of reasons. They may not realize that the same items can differ in price from store to store or that similar items can have different features. So it is important to just explain this to your kids. That's what you have there, pacing lesson plan. You have some questions that you can do. They're in there, and in here is just explaining to you exactly how you can use the program, how you can pace that lesson. Use the discussion questions on page 19 to lead a discussion with the class after reading. Distribute a copy of a store vocabulary on page 22 to each student. Introduce the vocabulary words, rephrasing or explaining as needed. Then have students complete the activity. What I do is that I don't make copies of that because since I have one student, I just have him write straight into the book. You have number 4, distribute a copy of shopping riddles on page 23 to each student. Provide support as needed. Distribute a copy of What Matters to You on page 24 to each student. Provide support as needed. Distribute a copy of What Would You Buy? Make play money or counters available for students. Provide support. What I did is that I didn't utilize the play money in here, so I didn't make copy of that because we have our own money. Let me just show you that. Here I have this play money. I purchased these at Rainbow Resorts and I like it because some of them look pretty real. So let me just open the package. It comes with mixed amount of dollars. So these are the $100 and $50. You have the $20 bills, $10 bills, $5 and $1 bills. So that's what we use with real coins, or we use fake coins when we are using this program. So we don't use the actual sheet that they provide in here with the play money. I didn't use the copy for that. So here you have as well, distribute a copy of receipts on page 27. Have students do the shopping role play. Good games in here that are provided for you and your kid to be able to do together. If you have one kid, just as I, they are still really fun to play, and we have played some of them already. The discussion questions, the materials are in here, so they are pretty easy for you to be able to find and be able to purchase whatever you need to purchase if you don't have it already. And the vocabulary words that you guys are going to be discussing. That's how it looks. One of the stories to introduce that concept, buying at the store. Here you have a page with the vocabulary that my son has worked already. Shopping riddles. What matters to you? What would you buy? At the feed store. So some math in here. Receipts. Shopping role play. Simple instructions as well. So pretty much the chunk of instructions that you're going to have is for actually the parent or teacher to be able to implement the lesson. And we're going for the next lesson is earning money. The same, understanding the student perspective, pacing lesson plan, discussion questions, materials. List of materials are provided there. Most of them are coming from the copies that you have to create, so you don't have to look for too much. If you notice, it's play money, counters, game board. The game board is provided by the book, by the program. 3,000 in play money, a die, and distinct game pieces, beads, coins, buttons, or other small objects. I just use some of the objects that we had already from The Good and the Beautiful. We use as well a dice, and we just have really a lot of fun with this activity. So we use those pawns from The Good and the Beautiful, and I use a dice as well. The page is provided in here for the game. So let me just show you that. Vocabulary, fill in the blanks, more activities, job application, mother's helper, a big choice. This is the game. We play this game with actually our play money, and let me tell you, it was so fun. I did create a copy for these so I can have one and being able to see everything at the same time that we were playing. So he had his copy, I had my copy, and we played this game. It was actually very fun. At the end, he won the game. Yeah, I know. And he had a lot of fun. We actually have played this game a few times already, and I think we're going to continue playing it. Again, it repeats: making and following a budget, a new BMX bike, budget vocabulary, budget crossword puzzle. How important is this? If I have 100 means budget, how Gabriela uses money, create a budget, priority cards, another lesson using banks, an interesting visit to the bank vocabulary, all in a day's work, savings accounts, checking accounts, Riley's bank account, Jaden's bank balance, earn some, spend some, owe some, earn, spend, and owe cards. And new lessons. If you notice, there are short lessons, so it's something that will keep the attention of your kid. If your kid has a short attention span, it'll be easy for them to keep their attention. So raising money to help others. We help. You can see the vocabulary within the story in bold letters as well. And they know that they will define it here, and they will create a sentence for them to make sure that they are retaining the definitions and the information. Raising riddles. Would you donate? Let's put the phone in fundraiser. The art show. Holiday meals. Plan a fundraiser. Graphic organizer. Planning a party. The volleyball party. Party planning vocabulary, party riddles, the fancy gala, make an invitation. Hi neighbors, which costs more? It's party time, the party store. Next lesson, starting a business. A cool product. Business vocabulary, my big idea, fill in the blanks. Some questions in here, what could they do? Name that business. Small business, big dream, profit or no profit. Let's start a business or business plan. Another lesson, paying bills. It follows the same layout, so you have exactly the same layout in here. Understanding, pacing, discussion questions, materials, vocabulary. Vocabulary here in bolded letters. Prior, they come in here to look at those definitions, practice them, and do a sentence. Paying bills, crossword puzzle, just to review that vocabulary. CEDEX services, fast, easy, or cheap. Carolina's bills or Carolina's bills. The paying path, another game. Another lesson using credit cards, a new refrigerator. Vocabulary, getting outdoors, making a statement, credit card statements, some math, another game board, get out of debt. I am pretty sure that will be pretty fun. Flying through the air, health services riddles, health services vocabulary, choosing health products. Mr. Wong's medical bills, to the drugstore, a path to good health, another game board. Another game board, pawns, dice, and play money again, pretty easy. And the answer key for the activities. If you notice, math activities, games, and information about project-based learning. And that's it, guys. So very easy. This is for 4th grade. I decided to start with that one and then just move on from there. It's been working very well for us. I really recommend it. I like it. So this is pretty much a flip through and a review. And I think it's been very helpful to understand those concepts, not only just to practice, your core subjects like math. Financial literacy is very important, especially as a skill, as something that we use in our everyday life, and that is important to be teaching our kids. So I hope you guys enjoy this flip through the pages and review. If you did and you want to receive more of this type of content, please don't forget to hit like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Give me some thumbs up. That's how you let me know that you like this type of content. I will see you then. Bye bye.